I have been married for 3 years now, and people keep asking me, when are you having kids? And the simple answer is no, I don't want kids. My name is Olawande. I am a Nigerian living in Berlin, Germany. Today I'll be cleaning a 2-bedroom apartment here in Berlin, while I also talk about the questions I get from family and friends about something that has nothing to do with them. Isn't it funny that people tend to make decisions for you on how to live your life? I am almost 33 years old and I do not regret not having kids. Now, let's talk about the big question. Why? Deep down, I don't think I owe anyone explanation on how to live my life. However, it's also important to share your story and be authentic about it. I do love kids. I think they're amazing, they're cute, and even cuter when you can return them to their parents. People always tell me this, kids bring so much joy. Maybe that's true, but the review I get from women with kids is nothing to write home about, and I do not envy them. How do I envy financial burden, stress, and sacrifice? We all know that as women, we sacrifice a lot in our marriage, especially when we have kids. And let's be honest, people don't just have kids because of the joy. They have them because they feel obligated to, societal pressure and family expectation. In many cultures, especially the religious ones, women are raised to believe that their life purpose is motherhood. It is not even a choice. It is what you do. And I am not the one to follow outdated societal expectation. And this is 21st century. Women should be allowed to make their own decision and stand by it. You will change your mind. Well, maybe not. Why do people assume that my decision is temporary? No one says you regret having kids, but choosing not to have kids is always treated like something I will eventually grow out of. You will be a great mom. Well, I am great at a lot of things. It doesn't mean I have to dedicate my whole life to them. Motherhood is a lifetime commitment.
Now, I know a lot of people want to criticize her, but hear me out. Now, this is a choice. She said she's been married, you understand, for a couple of years. So she's not even saying, oh, I don't want to get married, which obviously if she didn't want to, it's her choice. But she's saying she doesn't want to have kids. Now, a lot of people will be like, oh, you're a Nigerian woman, you should want to have kids and blah, blah, blah. But it's her choice. Would you prefer she brought kids to the world and then starts maltreating them? Would you prefer she brought kids to the world and then maybe sends them out to, an orphanage or something? If she's saying, at the back of her head or like her mental health cannot take bringing kids to this world for them to suffer, whatever her reasons are, it is best known to her. But that's okay. Let's normalize people actually saying, I don't want to do this. And that should be fine, because it's better they don't do it than do it. And if, for instance, she gives birth to a child and hates the child or decides to flush the child down the toilet or do one of those crazy things a lot of crazy mothers do, for whatever reason. So at the end of the day, her life, her choice. But let's talk about it in the comment section. What do you guys think about this? It's your favorite girl, Loving Bad TV. Mwah.